Shit. Okay, there we go. Cool. Yeah, so sorry. The way this works is everyone can play once their round is up. Unfortunately, Monsoon, you're not in this round. You got a bye because we have 9 people. So you're going to be able to play in round 2. Awesome. Okay, first up, V Flippy versus Accidental Chemical X, aka Burger Mode on the bracket page. This is an interesting one. I like playing versus Killer Bee a lot. I think this character is tough, but main thing is if you can, you know, use Swordsman 5L to kind of keep him out of the air, it can be a lot easier than it looks at first glance. Because this character is fast, right? But his grounded buttons aren't very good. So once you know that he's kind of going to be sticking to the air, you have some very strong anti-air options. I think it might just be you. Yeah, I'm seeing sound coming through here. Maybe I should turn the game up a little bit. Ooh. Alright, Paralyzed couldn't get a good follow-up on that. Alright, game should be a bit louder. Flippy takes that first round, but that was a pretty close round to begin with, right? Swordsman again. I think he has everything he needs to navigate this matchup. Oh, good air throw. Yeah, that's one of the dangerous things about using 4-2-1. The dynamic of this game changes immensely once you've got an air throw, because you can use air throw as like a weird punish situation if someone tries to air you. Normally it's not a bad idea to go for air-to-airs just because you can keep someone in the air and potentially use something to chip them out, right? But a lot of the time if you're air-to-airing Killer Bee, you can just air throw punish you. Alright, yeah. Flippy seems to kind of be running away with this one. Nice burst, doesn't quite get the kill, but that's going to do it. Good charge. Alright, Titan Blade Tastic just to remind him to show up. We'll try not to DQ. I still have one more set to play in the back, but if he doesn't show up, then we'll have to count it. Another thing for any new players, always remember to mash boost in order to tech. There's no penalty for hitting the tech window, right, or being too early or too late, as long as you hit it again. Oh yeah, goes for the super to chip it out. Yeah, hard situation to get out of. You can potentially up back and mash boost to guard cancel there, but if you're too low, you might not be able to escape in time. Nice. Not sure what Chemical X is putting out there that's getting himself hit. Also, thank you, Hammond, for the raid. Hope you've been having a good weekend so far. We're just in here with Cyberbots. Okay, good block. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be tough. Have to block low against that. And then, yeah, this is looking tough for Burger Mode here, but I think, okay, yeah, has to eat the chip from that, and that's gonna be 2-0 for V Flippy. Let me get that down. Alright, that's gonna be me and the Monster King whenever you're ready. Awesome. This might go poorly for me, we'll see. Alright. Oh, good throw. Oh, nice, nice. Good job delaying his descent there. Ooh. Oh, nice, nice. Oh, very close one. Nice. Oh, thank you. Hi, Ghost Pilot. This is a conveniently timed thing for all of us in Hague. Having a lot of fun with Cyberbots tonight. We're just starting out. Ooh. Me and Monster King go back and forth quite a bit. Ooh. Oh, nice throw. Okay, what's the setup here? Ooh, good air block. Ah, nice, nice. I committed too hard there. That was very good. Oh, good catch. Oh. All right. Oh, I didn't block. Fuck. All right, GG's. Okay, is Blade-tastic here yet? Sources say no. Fuck. All right. I guess it's 10 minutes after. I guess we're gonna have to DQ him for this one. We'll see how that plays out. All right. Let me see if I can like possibly remove him from the bracket here, because this is kind of unfortunate. One second, y'all. All right. Let's see. S91 was already on. I guess we'll get myself versus Notester, and then actually no, we'll get S91 versus V Flippy on first. And then I'll play Nodester up on stream. Yeah, due to how the bracket works and Blade-tastic not showing up, unfortunately, Monsoon, you're gonna have to be waiting. Really good one coming up. S91 v Flippy. S91 plays like a bunch of characters in this game. Hold on. But, you know, he goes back to Gates fairly often. This character is pretty funny, but he can definitely make it work. Yeah, the amount of chip that does is scary, and because it hits right above Gates like that, it's, I don't think Killer Bee can air throw that at all. Makes it really good. So one of the things Gates has is, like, he's not a very strong offensive character, but he's got pretty good, he's got a reversal DP, one of the few in the game. He's got some pretty good stalling moves for himself in general. And he's also very short. You saw only one hit of that beam actually connected with him. Unfortunately, he's like, kind of got it rough. Low health, not great damage. Outside of his infinite, but that's grounded only. Against Killer Bee, he's probably not going to be pulling that off anytime soon. And the big killer probably is that Gates' low options really suck. I don't think 2L is a low, 2H is like 13 frames or something. He certainly doesn't have the kind of stuff that like a character like, I don't know, Lightning has off 2L or Tarantula or whatever. Oh, I heard his Giga Crush come out and he still got thrown. I actually didn't think that could happen. I thought most of those were invincible, but I guess Gates is just suffering. Good block on the mine there. Ooh, might have crossed under him with Shoryuken, which, again, if you cross under someone, they're not able to air block the other way, which is one thing that you can use to help keep characters like Killer Bee and anyone who likes to spend time in the air like Tarantula or Super 8 under control. This one's actually looking a lot more even right now. It goes to show you how strong S91 is as a player. Because he can make the few things that Gates has really going for him work. Ooh. Yeah, bots is so interesting because you really have to have an idea of what can happen a few seconds ahead in a way I think isn't necessarily true of most other games. Partly because like everyone's got projectiles, so there's no effective safe spot on the screen. Right, no punish on light BP. It's deceptively hard to punish. I think Killer Bee sweep would probably do it though. Yeah, Gates is a certified joke character for what may be pretty obvious reason. This guy did show up in the exact position you'd expect with a Zaku in Capcom's Beat 'em Up Armored Warriors, where, you know, you would fight hundreds of Gates as generic enemies. His playable appearance, though, they've given him some sauce. They've given him a fireball, which stuns on the ground, which is really nice. This is a really fun character all around once you get down to it. Flippy's definitely looking way more in control here, and again, just able to run circles around his character due to his movement. Oh, no punish. Probably would have taken it with jump out, to be honest, but 10 seconds left. It's going to be really hard for S91 to make anything happen here. Well played. All right, that's just one. Right, the switch to Jackal. Yeah, fully committing to a different character. No, Jackal's kind of awesome. I'm looking forward to completing this character on the wiki because he's got some fantastic buttons. The main thing is this character has to play kind of an active, like, mid-screen defensive game, which is really interesting. I mean, 5L is a spectacular anti-air that's not too slow either. I think it's 6 frames as opposed to the usual 4 to 5 frames, which works as an anti-air. He's got very good jumping buttons as well. The highlight of this character is definitely Tatsu. 2-4H is a move that can cross up and is at least a little bit plus on block. Yeah, and in situations like that where it's like it's going to do a scary amount of chip damage as well. Ooh, good reversal there from S91. And that shit's hard too. You got to hit light heavy at the same time. So hitting that with like actual reversal timing is deceptively difficult. I'm assuming the V-Flippy got hit there because he was attempting to throw, which is smart. I mean, throws are proximity throws in this game. You even have a throw on your light button, so if you need to like try and reversal throw in a defensive situation, mashing light and heavy is good. Ooh, the lingering hitbox on that catching. S91 looking strong here, but he's not invincible for sure. I think Flippy is kind of using this character's ability to try and claw his way back because he's finding his ways into spots where Jackal is having a lot of trouble covering. Ooh, okay, one more hit's gonna do it. Yeah, now chip damage is a real factor here. I'm pretty sure that chipped him out. All right, 1-1.
Hopefully I don't surprise him too much by coming in, but someone needs to commentate this match, don't you think? So it's pretty cool to see what is a new face for me. Notester82 here with the 40. Just in time to to talk about the first match.
Oh,
with,
right, I was
Polar
muted.
Bear.
No likes to hang
Victory.
around a lot of stuff that we do. He's always in Tuesday Night Mystery and Puzzle Wednesday. Those guys are awesome.
Oh, hell yeah. That's a good way to at least get a first exposure to this game, right? A lot of people, they don't know much about it, or they see it as part of the Capcom Fighting Collection, but, well, the sad truth is that there's a game in there that's a bit more popular than Cybots, none other than Red Earth.
Yeah, really good, yeah. The EVO Japan event that's running the Capcom Fighting Collection, that's going to be at 9 tonight. So in about 4.5 hours. It's going to be pretty fun, I think.
Oh, that's pretty early. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll probably tune in for that. Oh, we got the usual big damage into the corner from Polar Bear. The grab. Oh, and he goes for it. He goes for the total. That's very risky because the timing is super tight, and if they recover on time, they'll be able to punish that those chainsaw treads. It's especially difficult to do with Swordsman, as Swordsman is one of the few robots without an OTG grab. But the timing was perfect there. Notester using Blodia this time. I think he was 40 the first match.
Oh, I was hoping for that to combo, but that's not too bad on block.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. That's a lot of free chip for Polar Bear there. And gets him into, pushes him into the electric net for the finisher there.
All right.
Pretty exciting.
I guess I'll have to put this up on stream since it's still happening, but I'm glad Blade-tastic was able to show up.
Yeah, absolutely.
You always hate to miss a bracket.
You were playing, I was watching the stream and it was silent, and I messaged you and I said, do you need help on comms? And then my brain started working. You were here in the match.
All right.
Good job, me. Good job. I'm so smart. But yeah, I thought since you were preoccupied, I would join in at least for one where I'm not playing. Hey, nice try, Notester. Polar Bear knows how to play this game.
It looks like they're done. Cool.
Nice. How efficient. Uh-oh. You sure about this? Mamma mia. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna mute for this one if I'm on stream. Because that's a serious mode fight.
Okay, well, we're going in. to think about it. You know what? I'm gonna try this guy. I don't think this matchup is necessarily good for Tarantula on paper, but it might be more fun. Oh, good air throw. Oh, the air throw again. All right. Well, point made. Ooh, perfect timing on that. Oh, I thought I'd be able to drop charge in time. Good call. Oh, missed my tech. I mean to do that. Fuck. Come on. That was the closest game I've ever played. GG's. I nearly had it there. All right, let's see what's going on with Monsoon. Hopefully I can give this guy some tips because I know he's new to the game. Okay, looking good so far. It's been a while since I've seen Melody play, so Elion is a funny one. This is a character you definitely need to learn to take chip damage as an acceptable win condition here. Looks like Monsoon did win a game off stream though, so we'll see how this goes. Good mash throw. Logia does have one fun niche against this character, which is that 623H is a pretty safe source of chip against this guy, but yeah, things are not looking good right now. Main thing is if you're jumping around with this character, you definitely want to be going for those low-angle tri-dashes, right? So you can put out a button a lot quicker with this character. Ooh, nice. Oh, the super, yeah, that's not going to hit OTG or anything. And then Melody striking back with her own super, and that's going to be the game. All right, that's going to be 2-1. Let's see, last one is S91 versus Monster King. Let's see how this is going. All right. I think the replay might have started over, so let's see how this is going.
Are you doing a replay?
I think so. Did I miss it? Because I got some kind of an error.
Oh, yeah.
Were you guys finished?
Down. Yeah.
Okay, what was the score?
I'll do it. It's 2-1 for S91.
All right, not bad, not bad.
Good matches, really good matches. If you're doing all of it, it's a good watch. Though I will say I lost one of the rounds because I've been having a bit of controller issues. That doesn't mean he wouldn't have won. I don't know, and like it's on my end. It's my fault. But I'm fine with it. But I just mean I need to refine fix. What's going on in your player though? That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I did have a controller issue in the first match, not to the point where it lost.
Also, it looks like. Sorry, it looks like. Looks like I'm not playing this one, so I get to watch whoever wants to play.
Oh, are we? We're 9. I see. I thought we were 8. Yeah. The Killer Bee Jackal matchup. Not Killer Bee. The Killer Bee matchup is probably a little better than the Tarantula matchup. The Jackal Tarantula matchup is a very weird one because it really emphasizes, I think, Jackal's more zoning play versus what it's good in close range, which it still can do stuff with the Tatsu, the Dizzy Boomerang, and the 2L, which is a very, very fast slow, but
yeah,
Tarantula
I think I don't have
the
the spirit of Tarantula player, and I can't use the arm as good as I need to.
it's such a weird move, right? Because from point blank, if they block it, it's a free punish. But at certain ranges, it's, you know, sort of safe.
Yeah, because it's
And
like,
if you,
what, -6, -7? I'll have to look.
yeah, and well, it probably depends on which part of the arm it hits. But like I just did on screen there on the Twitch, which might be a little behind, but that anti-air 236H, and of course the one that I use a lot, which is directly above him, the 236LH. Yeah, you can see I was fiending for that super there. I missed it. But yeah, the 236LH, really, really good. Dash under, you grab him. It's just a fun move all around.
All right.
It's
I guess we'll get
pretty safe
Noitster and
anti-air.
Blade-tastic on stream.
Sounds good.
All right, what are we looking at? 40 versus Blodia. Let me screen share this just in case Fight
so
Fade is funny.
Yeah, it's working, but it might be best to have the same timing.
Yeah, kind of an uncommon matchup, to be honest.
You can see Blade-tastic got an S, so a perfect in the first round, but this one seems a lot more even. While he does have the advantage now. We all know in Cyberbots that can move very quickly. Very good reversal, Giga Crush here from Noitster.
Yeah,
but
my big thing, I think you need to frame characters like 40 and Blodia almost like you're playing, I guess like Magneto. Anyone with like an 8-way or a dash, you can be pretty aggressive with them, especially if they've got multiple of them, like Blodia and 40.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. And both of them have very, very good air normals as well. For these, Jump H and Jump 2H, really good at going into someone, and Blodia's Jump L might be one of the best in class. Just it stays there, it's got a pretty good hitbox, it's fast, and it starts his grounded combos really easily. And his Jump H is usable. Ooh,
getting
DP
hits
there, big damage. Just a little too far for the OTG grab, I think. Keeping him in the corner. Tries to go for the sweep there. And the DP again. That was kind of a pretty YOLO DP. Also, it's important to say that a 40's DP looking move does not have any invincible frames. It is pretty good anti-air, like the way the hitbox is made, but it will not protect you against anything on the ground. Whereas Blodia's light version will have big combo while we have the power bonus, while Blodia is glowing. Getting that, I think it's 10% damage bonus. And that'll do it.
pretty big. All right,
Yeah.
I guess you can go ahead and play Flippy.
Oh. Sounds good. Do I do the Killer Bee Mirror, or do I go for the other bug? Let's find out.
All right, now I learn how to play this matchup. Yeah, this is funny because you've got these two guys with the same base model and they're very different when it comes to gameplay. I think the other thing that makes Tarantula kind of good is like the missiles, and you can put them on various points on the screen, jumping and grounded. all weapons can be used jumping and grounded, but the angle they fly at can make them pretty diverse in how you apply them. Really good stuff from the Monster King here, damn. Ooh, good catch. That's the kind of stuff I was hoping to be able to do when I played, but you know, the Monster King is much better with Tarantula than I am. Right, big damage. Ooh, excellent catch. That's gonna kill, yeah. Killer Bee, a low health character, you gotta watch out for stuff like that. Oh, good 2L. Another one of the privileged few to actually hit low in this game. A lot of crouching L's are actually mids in this. I believe the ones that actually hit low are actually all the 40 units, come to think of it. Lightning, I think Jackal and Cyclone and Vice. So it's about 50-50. Characters like Blodia, Swordsman, Golden do not have low hitting 2Ls. But yeah, Monster King looking really good in this matchup. I don't know what else to say. Unk still got it. Right, he's sticking out these anti-air claws, which is good. Seems as though Flippy is finding a lot of headway here, playing defensively and jumping back though. But he does risk getting grabbed even once and taking a lot of damage. Ooh. Okay, good use of the air missiles. Jump 2W specifically, like hits very quickly. It's kind of an effective. I feel like you use it almost like you would, I don't know, a dive kick or something. Right, you kind of put it there, and if they block, they have to deal with that now. Ooh, right, damage. Right. Overland's the next hit, and neutral is winning it. Oh, nice. Right, that's going to be 2-0 for the Monster King. That's my GOAT. And it looks like...
tempting.
Yeah. Looks like Monsoon versus Burger Mode.
You see someone...
know. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. Oh, I was just gonna say, you see someone pick the flying character, I just want to get the anti-air character, you know?
True.
Also,
I was gonna say, I don't know how these people do it, having a different name on Discord, on Fightgate and on Challenge. You guys should really fix that.
Yeah,
but,
that's kind of... That's not good. On most of these, it's easy to change it to. On Twitch, I think it's harder, but... On Challenge, I think it's pretty easy if it's available. On Discord,
True.
Of course, it's the easiest. You just change your nickname for the server. Fightgate, I'm less sure. Damn, big Slee sword, big charge sword.
Ooh, okay, looks like that's 2-1. But yeah, that is going to be the end of our our group stage, as Challenge calls it. All 4 rounds have been played out. And it looks like the finals, the top 4 is going to be S91, you, Bladetastic, and V Flippy. You.
Oh, you're not in.
Yeah, that's crazy how that works. I mean, I had some
Wait,
pretty close
because you
sets.
got only 3 matches? What is this?
I mean, that's what happens when there's 9 people. The math doesn't math.
That's so odd.
All right, give me 1
Uh,
second to fix this.
I don't know how I feel about it. I guess it's because some of you didn't got 2 losses, and it only guarantees people in the final round that have at least 2 matches.
Yeah,
But
so this is going to be first to 2.
calculus is a hoax. These numbers, the math ain't mathin'. It's scary. It's mysterious. It's fucked up.
Okay, did I click on it? Let's see. Answer is yes. All right. Killer Bee versus Reptos, the classic.
Ain't that the truth? Of course, S91 has a lot of matchup experience in this one. Because of me.
S91 when he's locked in. Ooh. I love that you can juggle after that. It's so wrong, but it's so right.
Yeah, it's because of how the juggles in this game work. But that said, Flippy's playstyle is pretty different from mine, so at least, it's not too 1-1 for
Ooh.
S91
Again, air
to
throws,
publish it.
right?
Yeah, in this game, they're kind of strong. And Reptos does more damage than Killer Bees.
Ooh.
Oh! To have a super, you can combo off any normal. That was still a really good hit confirm because that was just from 2L, but
Oh, his mash is so good on that throw. It's the funniest.
yeah, it's both the player and the character, right? Because the animation for Reptos is very simple, and S91 is probably the best L
Oh,
grab
here comes
masher we
Mr. Chip
have.
damage. Yeah.
Yeah, that move is unfair in its chip, to put it simply. Each laser does, I think it's 5. Which normally when it hits you, you only get hit by 1, but when you block it, you block all 3. It's rough, it's cruel. It makes me cry.
Right, nice.
Air grab.
The start of something beautiful. And despite the mine
Ooh.
being low, it feels deceptively hard to really set that up into anything, mostly because it flies so fast, right?
Yeah, especially the one in the air is not too bad because it will stay a little bit on the ground. Killer Bee actually has 3 grounded versions, 4 if you count the boost one. So some of them are okay for doing setups, but only okay. It's very different from Cyclone.
Good block, yeah.
Yeah. You want to get him to commit to that Giga Crush so you don't have to fear flying around him. Or the Super Punish. Yeah, he's been doing that to me off stream.
Oh,
really
mashing
good
too hard? That
setting
could have been really bad. Go ahead.
Oh! That should have been Flippy's. He timed that drill cancel just a little too late. That would have comboed. That's rough. It's very tight. It's not 1 frame, but it's close. Ooh, we got the punish here. Decent punish, but because S91 likes Violent Wind so much, and it's a good move, but he likes it so much that sometimes he does it at a range where Killer Bee can punish it pretty decently. Oh, damn. He's getting even better with these fucking setups, though. These air-to-ground throw setups. It's crazy. Like, if he knows we're gonna tech, he's there. There's nothing you can do about
Wow,
it.
really good anti-air there, nice.
Yeah, perfect
That is going
range.
2-0 for S91.
Very scary.
All right, next up, you're going to be playing Bladetastic.
Aye, aye. Which one's Blade? Oh, it's Blade-tastic. All right, back. Once he accepts.
All right, gaming. All right, Tarantula versus Blodia this time. Interesting. Already gone without the arm. There we go. That's looking better. I think this might not be bad for Blodia. I actually don't know like what to make out of it. That's going to be a lot of damage though for sure. I think it's just like hard for Tarantula to kind of force Blodia into situations like some of the larger bots. But you know, his mix-ups are still going to hit hard either way. And sometimes the way the missiles work, because they have a pretty long-lasting hitbox, is they might actually snipe Blodia out of DP. So you got to watch out for that. They don't do too much damage on their own, but still. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think that may be functionally inescapable if you don't have the guard cancel timing. Guard canceling is deceptively hard in this game. It's not like you know, it's not just doing a special. You have to time a boost during like hit stop pretty much. So you got a pretty short time window to do that. Oh, nice catch. Despite Bladetastic pulling into an early lead here, Monster King is certainly making that up. Big damage, okay. Monster gets the throw. Nice movement for sure. Looking to get some big hit. If the missiles can easily start a combo if they connect. Yeah, plenty of time. Good decision to charge there. Doesn't want to put anything out that's going to expose him too much. Because the claw is definitely going to be going to lose to Blodia's little blaster there. Ooh, smart 2L for Bladetastic. Oh, okay, Bladetastic gets the throw there. A bit of a surprise, to be honest. Alright, they're just throwing each other back and forth now. Oh, that could have been a crazy cross-up from the Monster King, but unfortunately he's not able to make too much out of that. Okay, wait, this might be something big here. Okay, he's got to watch out because he knows if Blodia DP comes out at this point, it's killing. Oh, okay, wait, not quite. One more hit. Oh, good call from Bladetastic. Ooh, alright. We're on Killer B. This is going to be a big change of pace, I think. Nice. I think Killer B has an sort of unmatched potential to left-right you in certain situations just because of how fast his air movement is. Okay, that reset. Whenever Velodia gets a reset with 5L, it kind of pops him up into a weird situation where Velodia 2 can go for a pretty nasty mix. Oh, air throw? I don't even know how that happened. All right. Nice air block though. Yeah, chicken blocking very strong in this game. If you don't know what to do about a situation, you may want to try chicken blocking it, but also remember there are plenty of strong lows in this game to prevent you from doing just that. And especially Killer B, who has an air throw, you gotta be careful. Oh, counter burst? That was really smart from Bladetastic. We don't see Bladetastic come out too often, but I think he's pretty well learned when it comes to fighting games. Right, you can see, oh, I assume Monster was trying to bait out a DP just like that, but he was a little too late. Okay, good chip. You can never really see Monster King's approach here to try and overwhelm Bladetastic with his character's speed, and it's really working out for this round. But you do have to be a little worried about Velodia's damage potential. Yeah, right now, any sort of chip damage situation is going to seal it here. Nice, good throw punish. All right, we're 1-1 right now. All right. I went to answer a message on Discord for 5 seconds, and yeah, you can see what can happen with this character sometimes. Although I think he certainly can do it. You do kind of want to waste out the lightning skin buff here from Velodia. It's an extra 20% damage, I think, so it really adds up. Okay, lots of damage stacking up here from Monster King. Okay, probably not what he wants to commit to here. Good cross up. Okay, ooh, nice. Mine hits Velodia out of jump L. Oh, air throw. Okay, Bladetastic striking back though. What's it gonna be? I think this is looking like Monster King's game, but we'll see if Bladetastic is able to pull anything out. Okay, I like the anti-air. Oh, tries to boost forward, unfortunately doesn't have any time to block. GG's, that's going to be Monster King moving up to winners finals.
Whew, scary defensive guy. Don't blame it on the wrong button. Don't you dare. Me again?
It happens. It can happen to you. Yeah, this is going to be winners finals. We're going to do
Woo!
winners finals and then clean up losers bracket. So get ready.
Hey, give me just one moment. I'm going. Yeah.
All right, awesome matchup. I think Tarantula gets to do a lot of fun things in this one, which mainly is because both of these characters like to play in kind of the same sort of range and the balance of like air to ground. I think Jackal in particular, like the Tatsu is such a good tool, but I think Tarantula's little grabby arm is going to beat that out 9 times out of 10. Ooh, good catch. Tarantula also, despite being big, is deceptively short on crouching, so that might actually help a lot against Tatsu in this matchup. Okay, this could be a chip damage situation. Good call to escape the corner there with Tatsu from S91. Oh, he's definitely not out of it. Cross-up jump L, very nice. Man, the fun thing about this game is even when I'm not looking, you can hear what's happening, and what's happening sounds good. Tatsu coming out here from Jackal, obviously. These two are pretty much evenly matched right now. Oh, wasn't able to punish that, unfortunately. I think that might have actually been in throw range for Tarantula. The throw ranges in general are kind of short in this game outside of the command grabs, though, so be careful. Okay, this is looking really good for the Monster King right now. Okay. Might have actually been a smart choice and not tech there, because the OTG didn't do too much damage, but, you know, missiles there can kind of be a setup. There's a setup that's I'm not 100% sure how to do, where you can set up like unblockable missiles if you cross someone up before they hit, but just the OTG stomp damage isn't going to do too much on its own. Ooh, nice. Boost H gonna take that one. The switch to Reptos is certainly telling, but I do think Monster King has the juice to win this one. When you get down to it, I don't think like S91's Reptos is an order of magnitude better than his Jackal. It's his main, it's his best character. But his Jackal is pretty close behind it, so I think if you can beat one, you're certainly capable of beating the other. Holy shit. That's damage. Although that's also going to be damage. It really could go either way. As long as Monster King gets his arm back, he's in this one. Oh, that would have been really smart, but yeah, it's just at the wrong position for Reptos. JL is definitely going to win out at exchange. I don't think there's anything Monster King could have done there. Okay, hold on. Good blocking. As long as Monster King can get out of this corner, I think he's still got it. Oh, careful though. That's going to be a lot of damage, yeah. Right now it's scary. He's got to not commit to anything too big. Oh, must have hit a button or something. Unfortunate. I'm a little surprised there. I thought for sure he would have air blocked the Giga Crush coming out from S91. Character switch? Maybe. Okay, Golden Tricks. This character is funny because he does seem typecast to be like an E Honda where he's slow and that kind of makes him bad, but he's got a lot of good tools at his disposal. Oh, good mash. Okay, big damage, gets the arm back. Yeah, and the flamethrower too, it's very fast, does solid damage, knocks down on its own. And you can cancel it, like most things in this game, because weapons do count as normals, they are cancelable. Oh, that's unfortunate. The main gimmick when it comes to Golden is that both Boost and Air Flamethrower are frame 1, and that means they are randomly unblockable for reasons unexplained. Ooh. Yeah, the air-to-ground throw setup is crazy from Reptos, and that's one of the things that keeps his character in, because he actually does not have a single low-hitting button, and would otherwise be pretty bad for him. Okay, wait. Oh, good punish though. Nah, I'd win. Hold on. I really want to see this pan out for my boy. But on this matchup, it's kind of hard to use the mines as effectively. Feels like there isn't a very good angle where you can get them out on Reptos. Oh, the dig, wait. Actually, secretly genius. It worked out for him, but it's definitely not a move you want to see come out. Oh, oh. Okay, 10 seconds left. What's it gonna be? I don't know if Monster King has time to make this damage up. Yeah, this might be S91's game, unfortunately. Wait, OTG throw. We may still be in this one. Hold on. Oh, okay, not dead yet. There's still hope. Okay, good guard cancel there. Not even just for punishes, sometimes just making space with GC is very important. Unfortunately, JL's a goated button. What a crazy set.
Yeah, no, he was demon mode that last match. That was. Have you been labbing some stuff S91? Because there were some punishes. That was new. That was makes me think about how I gotta approach certain situations. That's crazy.
All right, now we have the Europe match. We have Blade-tastic versus Flippy.
Holy. Like the anti-golden tech was real. You were just smashing. He was just smashing. I mean, the super, I get it. That's something I have to think about. But there were times where just the regular Violent Wind was punishing, and I was like, really?
All right, I think this one is gonna go crazy too.
I think so.
Also,
both.
I am very happy with how quickly this bracket went, to be honest. I thought maybe we were gonna be here until 6, but that's even with the Swiss format, that's the way it goes.
Yeah. We don't have too many like timeout style players. Like I'd be willing to wager that was the only timeout of the tournament.
Yeah, once we've once we've made it illegal to play Helion.
When did we do that?
We didn't, but no one plays him anymore.
I know, it's weird. Melody's the only player that was here that she used to play Helion, but she's changed. She wants the funny gates and sometimes 40.
I mean, true. I love that 40 guy. I don't think I have what it takes to play him, but I like playing him in casuals a lot.
It's a cool character. I just wish he could do something against someone who up-backs. I was wondering how this matchup would go, because Blade-tastic did really well against me by playing a bit more defensively. And Flippy is typically more defensive than I am as well, so I was curious how that would go. Of course, Blade-tastic knows how to do that BNB, that jump in, big damage BNB, and even when he messes it up, it confused me a few times. Oh, and he gets the follow-up there. Big damage, this is a frame perfect input. Most people just end up mashing it, because you have to press it every time Blodia hits the other person in an L grab. Good stuff by Blade-tastic.
Alright, good throw.
Yeah, pretty decent mash there.
In general, the power of tick throw in this game is not to be understated, and I think maybe the wiki is less clear on that, but a lot of anything you'll see from Japan will kind of tell you the first tip is to get used to throwing people.
Yeah, having an instant throw in a game where Jump start is not throw invulnerable. Kind of makes throws good. But they're, for the most part, very close range, and that's kind of where it balances itself out. But there are a few, like, kind of checkmate situations where you're guaranteed to get the throw if the person did their setup right.
Ooh, charging a little too much here, unfortunately. Blade-tastic in a bad spot.
He lost his arm for Blodia. It's reasonably bad. He loses access to some pretty good normals. Can still DP and shoot the satellite, of course. No one loses their gun ever. Ooh, very nice grab there. Probably would be advantage to up back. I don't think Blodia could do much here. Maybe get him with like HDP. That does enough chip that I wonder if it would even make the difference on block. Probably not, but still something to think about. The timing on the Killer Bee target combo is very tight. It's pretty tough to get all 3 attacks to hit 2 times each. And without the opponent blocking, especially the 3rd attack has super tight timing. It's not punishable on block, so it's not the end of the world, but still too bad for Killer Bee. Yeah, see, as far as I know, this was not like a direct punish. I don't think there's anything you can do blocking an HDP from Blodia if you're in the air. You were talking about it, I think, for Gates blocking Gates' DP, and I think you might be able to punish that one. Ooh, gets him with the OTG throw. Sometimes it's pretty important to tech, but of course, I'm sure Flippy was trying. It's just can be difficult in the heat of the moment. And with certain moves, it's harder for some reason. Nice air throw there.
Wow.
Beautiful timing. Yeah, that Giga Crush in the middle of the block string. Good air throw there again. Gets hit with the grab. He's mashing. All right, Flippy, you need to mash your directions. You gave him like 15 chances to do that. At that point, he, you kind of deserve it. You gotta, the ideal is to kind of spin the stick in a 360 motion. Just kind of spin those directions to get out of the mash throw. If you do it really fast, Blodia shouldn't be able to have more than 1 chance, which is to say 2 punches. The first one, he can't do the follow-up. Now the second one is sometimes, it's guaranteed, I mean. The third hit. Where am I going with this? I got lost. Still already, as I was talking about that grab, more than half of the health gone for Flippy. But as we saw earlier, these matches can swing both ways pretty quickly. And as you saw, I think Flippy tried to punish it there. Unfortunately, it does not work. There's so much block stun on air, HDP. Even with a quick Killer Bee drill, I don't think we can do anything there. Oh, and he goes into it, and that does so much damage. It's a very strong move.
Ooh, combo into super.
Ghost? It wasn't a combo. I think it was a reversal. It's one of the few supers with iframes in the game, which Flippy actually taught me that Killer Bees has some before the laser is shot, but not. It's like during the super flash. But when you see even just a little bit of that that target combo doing a lot of damage, of course Flippy not out of the woods yet, but. Just as I say that, he's got the advantage. Goes for the super, but he was in the air. Gets punished with a little satellite beam. Could be anyone's round. And gets him with a grab. That won't quite kill. But the laser will easy punish. Even if he had time to block, the chip would have done it. A reminder that only specials chip in this game, and gun is not a special. So, having a projectile that chips is a little bit of a privilege. By gun, I mean weapon, but it's funny to call it gun.
Yeah, maybe I should start doing that. That's true.
I mean, we use W in our notation, so as not to be confusing, I try to use weapon as well, but it's funny, you know. So we got a gun button. It's a normal. It's cancelable.
The normal gun, yeah. All right. Oh, this is not looking good, but yeah, I do like the light DP follow-up just in case. It's smart.
Yeah, in case he tries to punish or apply pressure.
Yeah, that's a big difference between a character like Hellion. I don't think would be able to get out of the way of a second HVP so easily, but Killer Bee definitely.
Yeah, Hellion
this is
has the
scary.
mobility in the air, but not like the jump start up on
Ooh.
Hellion is with good air grabs from Flippy. Flippy taking it. Now I gotta fight him in the losers finals. Can he get out of the Tarantula's claw? Find out.
All right. Sorry, I was phased out for a little bit. This is looking pretty good. Like I said, the Monster King has been able to prove what this matchup looks like when you actually know what you're doing. Oh, the OTG pickup too. That's gonna kill. Yeah, I wonder if this is going to go on to face S91 in what is, again, quite a scary matchup. Damn. Well, it's looking pretty good. Flippy immediately getting back into it. I don't think I've seen Flippy play any other character, and that's the fun part with a game like this. The characters are so different that there's a lot of strength to specializing in just one character or playing a bunch of different characters. I think Monster King has said again he's confident in his anti-airs in this matchup, so I don't think he's going to switch to anyone else. Oh, if he had picked up that combo, that would have been huge, but I think only one missile connected, so I don't think he would have been able to actually combo off that. Okay. Keeping cool. Oh, the trade? Actually, pretty good trade for Monster King here. Oh, the mine was out, so prevented him from grabbing. Very smart. Okay, spends the burst. Well, This is looking pretty good for Flippy right now, but Tarantula is a character with explosive damage that can certainly turn this around. Not great trades coming out here. Very smart neutral play here from Flippy. Even if he's in the corner, as long as he's keeping his distance, he's pretty happy. Ooh, eats a full combo there. Nice. Yeah, not a lot Flippy could have done about that besides not be in that position. Maybe fly up overhead out of the corner a few seconds earlier, but right now this is looking great for Monster King. He's got a lot of health to sit on, so even if he makes a couple mistakes trying to open Flippy up, he's still in the right spot. Ooh, almost caught him there. Nice. Oh, reverse DP. They're coming out. Oh, nice. I assume that was chip out, but Monster King up 2-0. Okay. Again, really good start here from the Monster King. If he can keep this up, this is going to be his in no time. Wow, I'm shocked it didn't grab, actually. Okay, the trade. Yeah, really wasn't much. Actually, I think there might have been a window there for Flippy to 5L. Because Tarantula can grab. The grab is airborne, and while Tarantula is airborne, it won't be able to grab you on the ground, but that would have been a very tight reversal timing, I think. Crazy setup. Ooh, huge damage. All right. Monster King keeping his distance. Soon he's going to have Super on deck, which is going to be Flippy's problem to deal with. Oh, that could have been it right there. I think he missed the Super input, unfortunately. No! Oh, please mash out. Okay, I see what he was going for, though. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was going to happen. Oh, that's hard to watch. Wait, he may be goated. Okay, no tech, but we still move. Nice grab. Okay, this is a win condition, I think. Having Super on deck. Oh, takes it with 5L, never mind. It's going to be 3-0, very nice.
The claw of Tarantula. Ugh.
Ooh, okay.
Ugh. Is it that time already?
Yes.
Can I do it? Let's find out. Let's find out.
Right, this is it, y'all. Committing to the Reptos too, no funny business. Ooh, the Riot pick? What a surprise. We haven't seen this guy in years. Well, that's not true. We've probably seen him one time this year. But the Riot is an old favorite, and yeah, this is looking different. This character is interesting though. He's got kind of an incongruent kit, I guess I'd have to say. He can spend a lot of time in the air, but his grounded options aren't all fantastic. However, his throw and his weapon are both really good. You saw earlier, weapon was like a combo starter if you're kind of mid-screen, which is pretty scary for this character. But on the other hand, because he shoots 4 blasts like that, it is a bit of a commitment. And if they jump, then you're probably eating a punish. But I think the truth is this is a gap between like an A tier character and like a B plus character. It's really not like Riot is a terribly weak character. Oh, the throw punish. Well, the thing that's interesting here is we're seeing some pretty aggressive play from Monster King as Riot here, which is not always what you see from this character. I don't know about the dang digging attack again, but you know, I think because everyone knows that move's kind of bad, they never know what to do about it when it comes out. And Reptos is also weird in this respect because he doesn't have like a traditional sweep. His 2H is an anti-air. I think that would have been chip out, yeah. Oh, welcome Krungo Kong. I heard you were checking this out, which is very nice. We got a pretty big turnout this time. We got 9 people, which I'm happy about. But yeah, Golden can do the very funny thing where he has a 2H, jump 2H that bounces off them, similar to like Chun-Li or something. And that's fairly common in this game, but it's really funny that he has it out of all characters. Okay. This is looking really good for the Monster King, actually. That's part of the strength of playing a bunch of characters in this game, especially 2 that are so different as Golden and Killer B. Oh, there's a really nice guard cancel light, boost light there. Okay, yeah, that super is pretty much safe on block. I forget exactly what it is. I could probably pull it up, but I think I've got more important matters to take care of here. Well, these 2 are dead even, and Golden's a pretty high defense character, so he's still got a bit more life to give. Nice tech. Oh, unfortunate. Boosts right into that. Okay, yeah. Reptos super is only -1 on block, although him spending the super bar is pretty important because the utility of Giga Crush, the reversal, the Super Joy style attack, is on Reptos especially is huge because it reaches all the way up there. Okay, hold on. Picks up the juggle there. Golden, one of the few characters in this game that actually does juggles. Which, I mean, you can tell this is kind of a, I guess, a mid Capcom game, right? Where they were in between Street Fighter 2 and like iterating on X-Men and stuff like that. So juggles aren't too prominent in this game, but a couple characters like Golden, Super 8 do have moves that pop up for juggles that are really useful. Okay, one clean hit is going to take it though, for sure. 2L, yeah, that is a huge and surprisingly fast button on Reptos. It hits mid, but I think it's like 3 frames, and it kind of displaces him a bit so that his throw his throwable box is all the way back there, so it's pretty hard to counter throw him out of that. All right, we're thinking pretty hard about our choice here, but it's right back to Killer Bee. So I think we've seen 3 different characters from Monster King, which is just great. I mean, the only other character I could have seen him playing is maybe Tarantula, but I think he's been giving that character a workout through the rest of this bracket. And I can see why he would prefer Killer Bee against this character. I think the main thing is like he gets to match Reptos' aggression in a way his other characters haven't really let him. Ooh, the pickup there is crazy. Yeah, so for anyone who's like unfamiliar with Reptos, the way that works is he normally has a command grab and he has an air version. But the way it works is if you boost and then stop and then do his command grab. And the input is 2-2L or down-down L. So you do boost, then you do down-down, and then boost and light or heavy again, and you'll catch them from the air on the ground. So it's just huge and it's scary to deal with. I mean, this could be over already, but at the same time, Killer Bee is definitely the type of character to like end your career in like a few quick mix-ups. Oh, the chip out from that. Yeah, you don't often see the risky nail there from Reptos, but it does do a pretty spectacular amount of chip. That's going to be the set, but wow, you know,
already.
I think that was pretty awesome, you know, even though...
It sucks to get the 3-0, but yeah.
Yeah, through it all, though, that was some quality bots.
Got so close with that golden, too. So close.
All right. I'm going
thanks
to...
for hosting, as always.
For sure. I'm going to look for someone to raid. I think it looks like Nerd Josh is going through some of the EVO Japan stuff. That'll be pretty fun. I think he's got Vampire Savior on stream now. So if you want to find out more about that game, definitely stay tuned. But I do also want to let you all know about stuff going on in the community lab. I'm just going to drop the link very quick. You can see all our upcoming tournaments that we've got here. After I'm going to take a break for July and August to focus on some stuff, but these are our games coming up for May and June. So if those look interesting, be sure to join the lab if you want. But yeah, we're going to have people raiding off to Nerd Josh watching Vampire Savior right now, so take it easy.